and Mary Kitchen for Red Carpet Diary here at the Visa Screening Room. Day 4 at the Toronto International Film Festival is a star-studded 24 hours. Tonight at Roy Thomson Hall is the world premiere of The Duchess, starring Keira Knightley, Ralph Fiennes, and Charlotte Rampling. The film tells the story of Georgina Spencer, the Duchess of Devonshire, in a film that clearly references the late Princess Diana.
The story is a story of relationships, a story of a marriage, the complicatedness of marriage, the upsets, the emotional bruises and betrayals, and at the end ends with this positive note that despite all the unhappiness, they will try and go forward.
It was just a very powerful story. I wasn't looking to make a period film in any way. And I started to read this story, started to get involved with this character, this young woman who's trying to, make a place for herself. And I found it very powerful and moving.
One has to accept one's responsibility and settle down to the task at hand, providing the Duke with a son.
I think that she's so wonderfully complex. She's this incredibly strong, politically very influential, kind of huge fashion icon of the time, and yet at the same time navigating her way through an incredibly difficult marriage and kind of is intensely vulnerable and very lonely. And I thought all of those things together made a really interesting person.
I think this role really was a beautifully written role. He has got some fantastic, rousing political speeches, which I thought would be very exciting to perform on camera, something I'm more used to doing on stage. And, when you begin to study him, you realise what a daring, kind of exciting young politician he was, who was determined to get what he wanted. He was prepared to risk everything for the love of his life.
They're a kind of dream cast. I think everybody knows that when they hear about the project and they hear who's in it.
The film is The Duchess. It's her role. She could have been, demanded how certain scenes are played, demanded how I played certain scenes, but she was always prepared to give.
Love Keira, I think she's great. I had a great time working with Saul, who gave me a lot of freedom to experiment with the part.
The costumes, they were so beautiful. The white dress.
Couldn't breathe in them though, but they were amazing.